Hello everyone, I know it's been a long time, but we're back with some Arknights Endfield. Had to come back all late because, you know, lost the 50-50 last time and cried myself to sleep over that, but we move on, ready to bravely breach the hostile winds.
Ready?
I am
Then wait
ready.
for me to lower the sheer night nexus and start the ritual. Do not blink.
Holding my eyelids open.
Only those selected by Lady Su can see these paths. We have her power with us. It is safe to proceed.
Is that the power she brought out? Looks like a tiny ember to me.
So only for this mission will I only be able to cross these bridges, or will I still be able
Before
to do it
activating
afterwards?
the bell power tower, you must first ignite the 3 altars linked to it. The trials in the past are unique. If you slip and fall into the gorge, no one can save you.
Dang, almost fell down right there. Okay, we got our first one. Let's go for this one on the right.
One more left.
Then get the one on the left and hit that little shortcut zip line.
Battle formation. The Blightshades have made their way inside.
I was about to walk straight right there. Would have been a bad day.
A well-deserved victory.
We all did a good job.
Okay, we got a invisible wall over here. See if it's over here. Nah, but yeah, getting arcane was, or not getting arcane was tragic, but it's a choice we had to make. We could either go for a different operator slash unit, which I'm hoping to get what do you call it, one that could synergize with Zhangfi.
Every Balepire tower bears an important meaning. This one is called Peace for the Bastion. The exclusion zone is a bastion of ruling. Thus, this tower carries the wish of the Xinglings. Time to activate the next Balepire tower.
Okay, we see an aura line over here. Just gonna go ahead and get that real quick. Oh. Okay, we can't catch on that.
are we collecting this?
Okay, and then we call
Understood.
this over
I'll keep
here.
an eye out.
Let's see what this is. Telosite.
Who's the wise guy looking for a fight? We'll see this through. That's so cool.
Careful! God, your reflexes are pretty quick. Some of the rails are out because of the miasma. Watch your step. Notice the increasing power? You can now see more ahead of you.
We should keep things rolling and go to the next altar.
I for reals almost didn't hit that jump. That would've been funny. Idle chatter Ying lungs. Is this sky pole damaged? It's just starting about at random. I don't think so. We actually supply the Oath Keepers with the same model. They're designed to be tough. You know how to fix it? Alright, give it a shot. Wait, do you really know how to fix this? Its lights just went out. Maybe we should... Oh, it's supposed to happen. Fine, just carry on. Oh yeah, great work, genius. It's not moving anymore. Can we still save it? Wow, you actually pulled it off, kid. Not bad. What did you do before joining the Ying Lungs? Wait, do you smell something burning? Sheesh. There's smoke coming out of the sky pool. Just stop trying already, kid. Fill out a repair application form. Get Wu Ling to send a proper technician here. Okay, we completed that investigation.
Let me give it a go. Made possible by Seshka's latest technology.
Wait, is it right here?
Oh, I can't break this.
It's tainted by black miasma. We need a special tool to salvage this. Okay, that's for later.
Didn't quite expect this, right?
Hey, are you excited that we ran into trouble?
Try looking around.
I thought I was gonna do like a little inverted world type beat. Where we like
Light cheese.
gravity walk on it.
Don't let them damage the altar. Attack!
Got it. Wait, we gotta light 2 more.
I think I heard another telesite, but I don't know. I have yet to learn the sound cues.
Unlike the blight and rifts, Orleans aren't that dangerous.
We must figure out a way to get across.
Let's see what this has to say. Memo and Yinglung. Day 2 at Yinlung Pass, and you already found the audacity to come all the way here. Why don't you take a proper break? Oh, what are you painting? Say, this brush looks pretty nice. Did you buy this from some famous painter? I actually saw one wandering outside this place. Maybe it's that one. You painted this. Do you know him? But isn't he Oh, okay, it's your younger brother. No wonder you came here all the way from HQ. Yeah, I came looking for you because we read your file. It's your birthday today. I'll tell them to cancel it. No? Really? Okay, we'll wait. The party won't start without you. Dang. Out on his birthday.
Light cheese.
Probably didn't make it.
Everyone's chipping in. That's so cool.
Exemplary combat.
I hope I can break the combat outfit.
Let's just get this right now. See where this leads all to. Ah, I see.
Watch your step, people. Riding the top.
We fought with both courage and prudence. Excellent work, everyone.
Now that was a satisfying fight.
Made possible by Seshkar's latest technology. I can't break this hat.
Watch your step, people.
Powerful enemy. Get ready.
Riding the top.
A well-deserved victory.
Thank goodness. The altar is unscathed.
What is that? 2 out of 3? Probably need one more.
This Balefire Tower represents peace for the lands, or Yinglong Pass that watches over the ruins of the zone. It also serves as a warning.
The Farinmut Tower is even brighter now. Incredible. I never knew Yinglong Pass to have so much open space. I remember the place only having a fortified gate.
I actually find the place cramped.
Let me see here. What does this do? I can't interact with that yet. See this memo? Notes Tianxue disciple. Nobody could tell that Yinlong Pass was just a piece of desolation 10 years ago. I remember those old photos I saw when I studied back at HQ. The place didn't even have lingering vegetation, living vegetation, just dead, withered stuff. Yinlong Pass is now a lush and verdant place. It's wonderful. In fact, I think the local scenery is on par with that of Wuling City. But there's a tiny problem. The crisis crossing roads. I'm lost. It happened soon after I got separated from my mentor. I should have left paper revisions for later instead of working on them along the way. I totally didn't notice my mentor leaving with the Yinlongs. Well, since I'm here anyways, might as well focus on revising my paper.
In ambush. To arms.
We fought with both courage and prudence.
Yinlong observation log. The cloud is cleared. I should check out the place again once I have the time. I wonder if the old snow priestess in the deep snowy forest is doing okay. Okay, nothing here. Ah, talosite. 3 of 8.
Wow. Do we have to jump on these rocks?
Little maze.
Ooh. Gonna sell it for cash? Watch your step, people. Let's do our best.
Memo Tianxue, I just noticed. Is this an ink painting? Well, I can keep going, but it's the bridge. It looks like it's made out of flowing ink, and it's a long way down. Falling off is gonna... Yeah, we did cross many bridges like this, but what if, you know, there's a slim chance that... Look, I just graduated and I don't wanna... Of course, I know the Yinlongs have been using the bridge for 10 years. I just wish that I never knew that the bridges were just ink paintings. Now I can't stop thinking about that. Sure, I know the proxy has given us permission to cross the bridge, but look, I'm just freaking scared. Okay, I think we gotta wait for the...
One altar left, Endfield. Let's get it done.
Lady C has quite the bite. But she's actually really nice and secretly helping us.
I'm overseeing your work. Cut the chit-chat. Hurry up some more.
Let's see what this is all about. I have yet to find that tool.
Everyone's chipping in. Help too.
Now that was a satisfying fight.
Together, we made this victory happen.
This is it. The last one.
Oh, snap. I jump scared. What the heck?
All thanks to my brilliant command.
Together we made this victory happen.
Ooh, can I sell it for cash? Yeet. What? Oh, sorry. I'm done gathering it.
Nearly fell off
there's
right
the villain.
there.
We should head back to the Balefire Tower.
This Balefire Tower is a symbol of peace for Great Yan.
HAS is indeed the only banned faction that admits its political affiliation with Terra. Its emblem also marks itself as the 22nd Administrative Division of Yen. They've been stranded for more than a century. Will they ever see it again?
Thermal power focusing complete. Bring it back.
This is the last Balefire Tower.
Everything's set. Now let me see if this Shiranite Nexus can take the heat.
It's like a computer part. Some hardware.
The Blight Shades will disrupt the ritual. Take them out! cannot be interrupted.
Sis, how long do you need?
It's done. Good job. I approve.
Thanks.
Once again, the Shiranite Nexus focused yours and my powers. As a piece of high-purity Shiranite, it should survive its intended function. But do not get too adventurous. Someone might get worried.
So you're not coming with us. Things might get easier with your help.
Someone must stay here and keep the Blight Miasma away from Wuliu, so you can focus on your mission. Is there anyone more qualified than me?
Then we'll be counting on you.
Now this is the Yinlong Pass that lives up to its name. Talk to Arcane and check her preparations for battle. I believe she made some progress. The North Wulian exclusion gate is open. This will be a good time to go. Wait! Are you just going to turn around and leave? Got nothing to say?
I'll try to recall things about you, like right now. You're beyond the ink spirits. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Now go.
See, the Shiranite Nexus is now placed in the backpack plus. Personal device slots of the backpack have been unlocked. Personal device slots can be identified with their special borders. The Shiranite Nexus is considered a personal device. When carried in the backpack and placed in the personal device slot, it will hover around the operator in special areas and exert special effects. The North Wuling exclusion zone has looming blight miasma that bars the way. A Shiranite Nexus must be carried. Alright.
The Sirenite Nexus is ready. The North Wuling exclusion gate is open. Once the forces are mustered, we can set off. I had Summit prepare a few things that might help. You can go talk to him now.
Edley, could you come here for a second?
Ardashir escaped?
We Yinglong spent years charting this place and found some useful resources in the zone. Some natural minerals can actually exist as gases and exhibit rather unique properties and functions. Yinglong has a few tech for processing these mineral gases. Our task leader told me to sort and transfer them to you. For our North Wuling Exclusion Zone campaign, the tech will come in useful.
Different gas vents can be found scattered in certain areas of Wuling. Try to find them. Administrator, research the AIC plant technology, gas extraction to unlock the facilities to automate the gas extraction process. You can now transport gases through pipelines and conduits.
New industrial technology is now available.
What is this?
New industrial technology is now available. New industrial technology is now available. New industrial technology is now available.
I don't have any more, so we're just gonna go with the
Intamin, I'm en route to Yinglong Pass. How fares the mission? Did the proxy complete the ritual?
The Shiranite Nexus has been augmented. We're waiting for you.
Excellent. Be patient. We'll be there shortly.
soon after.
Everyone, our main force is now in place.
Yo, we meet again.
Endman!
I see plenty of friends. That's a lot of supplies.
The very large rift and the science station. Ah, I never knew I will ever come back.
Maybe this time, we'll really get to rebuild our home.
Every watchguard in Tianshi signed up. We had to limit the number of our volunteers. We drew lots to choose who'd stay behind and protect Wuling. Tianshi Ximo is still a little sad about his pull. So, we shall bring their blessings and hopes with us into the zone. We're finally heading back.
The Endfield crisis team and I shall lead the way.
Together now.
Just how did you fall this far? Adashi.
It's getting colder.
I remember this road, when it looked better than this.
Here, let me see. Can I get... Okay, we'll leave that there for now. And then just go ahead for the mission.
We have arrived.
These ruins were once Wu Ling's.
No. Even now, they remain part of Wuling. It is the weeping wound in every Wulinger's heart. The missing half torn from our side.
The side-eye Arcane gave her.
Today, we shall retake that missing half of Wuling.
This position is too close to the very large rift. Some blight masses have changed a lot with time.
The blight miasma. The miasma covers almost the entirety of the zone. Even the Tianshi could not survive for long within it.
This is far more severe than what we saw at Yinglong Pass. We must figure out a way to overcome it.
This is why I'm here. Could you repeat the plan, Tianshi?
First, we'll need a sentry base. The Tianshi will raise our first Tianshi pillar there. Lady Si has cleared up the nearby miasma. The Yinglongs have verified a suitable location.
Follow me.
Since that incident 10 years ago, this is Wu Ling's largest operation in the zone.
Everyone looks really serious.
10 years of waiting. I know the pain that can bring. Let's go and see how we can help, Endman. The Tianshi seem to be ready.
This is really impressive.
It's done. The first step to retaking our homes. Endman, the Tianshi pillar array has been deployed successfully. The drones are operating well. They can monitor the zone from a safe distance. Arcane and her Yinglong Special Task Force are scouting out the miasma. Hope things go well for them. Once the information report is done, we can officially verify our course of action.
You seldom look lost, bothered by your memories.
You're right. Memories did bring me here, but not for the sake of sentimentality. Endman, do you remember that crying girl? This is a day that the girl looked forward to. Countless times she imagined it, just so she could wipe her tears and move onwards. But when the day finally comes, she must once again weigh the lives of the many on the scales.
You're doing good enough already. And I thought you promised we'd do this side by side.
I suppose I did.
Tianchi, data compilation is complete. We've got miasma and clusters of blight shades along the road. And the worst thing is, we've picked up rift reactions.
Rift. On countless occasions, the rifts blocked the Yinglongs, preventing them from getting deeper into the zone. However, things are now very different. Tell everyone that our operation starts here. Lethal Blight miasma now blankets most of the North Wuling exclusion zone. The very large rift lies beyond that gorge. We need to cross it to achieve mission success. Arcane and the Yinglongs shall be our vanguards and sweep aside the obstacles of this operation.
The Endfield Crisis Team shall assist the Yinglongs. The Administrator and Shiranite Nexus are the keys to this operation.
Yes. Based on the new data, we must take Tanjian Hall, Shiranite Research Labs, and the Celestial Column. They're perfect positions for deploying our sentry base. There are miasma-emitting rifts along the way. You can use the Shiranite Nexus to suppress them, and the Yinglong's facilities can help as well. Once the miasma dissipates, my Tianshi and I shall escort the Tianshi Pillar to the front line and deploy a new sentry base. Our final step is to create a path to the very large rift. A bridge shall be built at the Shiranite Research Labs to overcome the final obstacle. I hereby name this Operation Homecoming. The path ahead may challenge us, but it is the path that leads us home. Together, we shall seal the very large rift, so that every displaced Wulinger can rebuild their homes.
Home.
Let's go! We've been preparing for this very day!
Yeah, we have the best support ever!
Endman, once again, I shall look to your guidance as you take the lead. Are you ready?
For the Wulingers and the homes they shall rebuild, for your dreams, for the sacrifices made by Arcane.
You've offered Wuling so much help. Perhaps Wuling is not just a home for Wulingers, but for us.
Has Arcane called us yet? She's moving really slow today.
You sound worried about her.
Not being able to help makes me feel bad.
The Tianshi will focus on building the sentry base. Until Arcane returns, they might appreciate your help.
Sounds like a great idea. Alrighty, let's see what we can do. Let's go and see who needs help.
Stay vigilant. This operation is no cakewalk. Emin? Oh, I suppose my boss sent you here?
You guessed it, and it's because she cares.
I don't know anyone who's more stressed out than she is. She never changes. Always thinking about others. Wish she could give herself a break. No worries. Nothing much going on here. My watchguards will keep the perimeter safe. Oh, and Min, I think my boss might need your... Well, I guess you already given her a huge break by patrolling on her behalf.
Your support is very important to her. A stressful workload should be shared.
Just doing what I'm expected to. Boss feels a lot safer with you around. Things will get serious real soon. Chen, try to keep it together.
Always ready for action.
With Team Endfield on our side, the Rift and the Zone will be non-issue soon enough. All's good on my side. Feel free to check the other places, Emin.
A cry? What happened? I'm so sorry, Supreme Chief. I didn't see your tail. It hurts like hell. Watch it, girl. We're barely there and you've messed up 10 times. The dark mask! What a coincidence. So, why are you here?
Good question for you. Why are you here? What a coincidence, Supreme Chief.
Shh! Keep it down! If the Mad Woman finds me here, she'll go crazy again. Anyway, heard that you were ending the very large rift for good. So I, the Supreme Chief of Chingwell-Stucket, decided to help. Captivating, huh?
You actually care deeply for Wuling. You're saving the world now? Truly supreme, Chief.
Enough! I'm not here to help the Wulingers. 10 years ago, that blighted gash really wrecked us. Chingwell-Stucket is not gonna let that slide. That stupid rift is why my stockade and Wuling City got into such a mess. So I, Chief Tong Tong, I'm gonna perma-kill this big stinger and return peace to the Stucket. Perma-kill? How do you perma-kill a rift?
Apologies. I tried explaining things to her, but Chief's idea of a rift might be a little different than the actual one. Chief also said, if Big Bro Ran Yi lived to see this day, he might...
Stop talking about me already. Anyway, I won't cause the Mad Woman any trouble. You have my word. Hey! Why don't you talk to the Hotbot boss over there? He looks troubled.
Got it. Thank you, Tong Tong.
Why thank me? It's what I do. Don't forget that I'm your Chief Dark Mask. Say, do you think Mifu knew that Tong Tong...
She probably noticed, but chose not to say anything about it.
I don't get it. Anyway, let's see what Uncle Pan is worried about.
Hold on, before that, let's get this new material. Oh snap. Okay, let me put some stuff away. It's just right here anyways.
look at your signboard and the countertop. I could hardly recognize it.
What is this place?
Oh, admit, you're here. A small eatery. Food was just okay, but their osmanthus brew was magical. The aroma took me in, and I got to meet Olsen. That was the start of a 10-year friendship.
Is Olsen...
Olsen spent his entire life running the eatery. I visited this place daily when I was young. A cask of coal and 2 appetizers were enough to brag and boast hours away. I used to tell everyone that I, Han Yuan, would be the one to end the rift. People in the store would just laugh and ask if I was going to hack it to pieces with a cleaver. Only that Olsen didn't laugh. He even said that if I pull it off, he'd open a special vintage to celebrate. He knew I had a thirst for coal. Well, I'm here. The eatery and coal are here too. But Olsen, you're really missing the show. And I made a promise to my old friend that we'd seal the rift. This cask is the only thing I found in this place. The seal held pretty nicely. I guess I was just blowing hot air. I don't deserve the call.
No one can seal the very large rift alone, but you should pay your debts to old Sen, since you owe him.
Very well said. Gotta settle the business myself. All this waiting made me a lazy bum. That's it. Yeah, you bugly rift. 10 blinded years. 10! Your old man Japan is gonna end you.
Isn't that Li Zhuyan and Li Feng?
Impossible.
But I can follow Captain Mi around.
For anything zone-related, the Watchguards will follow the Yinglong's command.
What happened?
Nothing. I might have overstepped my boundaries. Can't blame Task Leader Arcane for that.
The boy wants to find his parents' belongings.
Say, you two actually know each other?
Wuling was short on resources back then. The only medical facility was an emergency clinic. The surviving children know each other pretty well.
That's why I'm asking. Everyone's contributing while I've been made to wait. I can't even get my parents...
It's all right. Once Jian Shuang's plans are completed, you'll get to return to the zone.
Chen is right. For now, maybe it's best you stay at the sentry base and help out.
I understand, but... Apologies. I got ahead of myself. I'll head back and help.
Do you still remember what this area used to be?
This area? Sorry. My memories are fuzzy.
I remember. There was a bun shop that children loved. Across from it was a courtyard where the grown-ups played mahjong. If you accidentally kicked a ball into the courtyard, they'd cuss you out till your ears rang. Visit them again the next day, and they'd give you a bag of sweets.
That does ring a bell.
You were the youngest, and the most terribly injured. I thought you'd never make it. But you did it. And you're living life to the fullest. Your achievements are no less than mine.
So, you and the Endmen will succeed, right?
When we do, everyone who witnessed the tragedy will be allowed to return and find the things they had lost.
Yeah.
Arcane. While you weren't around, Qian Shuzhuang planned the operation.
I know. The Yinglongs have identified a path to enter the heart of the zone. Miasma concentration is way higher. The ruins are sinking, and the geography is hostile. We also have...
Light shades?
Yes. As the very large rift becomes more active, Lightshade manifestations become increasingly abnormal.
So that's why you turned down Li Feng. You were worried that he might face blight shades of his parents.
He was too young. The disaster gave him only sorrow, instead of hate and denial. One cannot simply fight the blight or blight shades with blunt force or violence. We also need a powerful will. Furthermore, we're uncertain about how the zone may have changed.
Things we should keep in mind. Endman, I believe this calls for a more prudent approach.
We should press forward and be watchful of the surroundings. I passed through here before. There were fewer anomalies back then.
Is it because of what Neferith did to the very large rift?
Very likely. Stay alert.
Arcane! Your wounds still haven't healed.
Good.
Why do you insist on pushing yourself?
I said, I'm all right. A short break is all I need.
A few documents have been posted on the walls. The writings are hardly legible after a decade of exposure. The only words and phrases you could identify are rescue no matter the cost and stay strong. The edge of the paper is caked with old blood darkened by age. Notice, call for the ideas and feedback for the expansion of Wuling Science Station. Only the title of the document has remained legible. Old entertainment magazine Knights Major of fully encumbered steeplechase. And if everyone is okay with this, we can consider a long distance event with our Kuranta friends. We'll also relax the rules and rankings. It's not about the competition, my dear friends. The focus is on getting a nod or even support from the big three. We might be able to organize a bandwidth integrated sports event within 3 to 5 years. This would prove that our political, economic, and cultural foundations have become strong enough to support such a great endeavor. Our way to the future is fully paved with hope. Of course, we do know that people are focused on the recent turn of events in the polar north. Discussions on sports events and competitions have been postponed. Okay, let's see here. Old memo stained and dirty. No more retreats. This is where we command our forces and surveillance work. A defensive line must be built. I know we're still too close, but if we fail to hold this position, the blight would pour out of the mountain pass and spread. Our lives for the lives of many more. It's a great deal. Dang, 39.
A Tianxia pillar. How long has it been left here?
8 years ago. Instructors Shore and Jewel were the first to arrive here. It was our first survey after the miasma settled. Surveyors after them treated the pillar as a marker and called it the boundary. It is the starting point of most missions and the final refuge for many Yinglongs. Every Yinglong knows that beyond this point lies a land that eats people alive. It has witnessed the life and death of numerous Yinglongs. And it shall see how it all ends. Send them on their way.
Now we'll need to deal with these obstacles.
Can't you just blast them apart with your weapons?
The local area feels structurally unsound. I advise against that.
So what now? Do we have to carry them off one piece at a time?
Arcane, have you reached the boundary?
Yes, a collapsed facility is blocking the road.
That is consistent with our visual intel. Yenning is arriving at your location. She'll handle the obstacles.
I finally caught up. Here, Fang Yi told me to give you these.
Parts for the Aero Salvager. The plan is back on schedule.
Much appreciated. I'll take them.
Yeah, Fang Yi told me Supervisor Perlica requested these. They can be used if the ambient miasma makes drones inoperable.
And they came at a time of serious need.
So let's get this problem sorted out ASAP. Crossing the boundary is when the real battle begins.
There is an inern vent nearby. Gather some energen from it to craft Aero Salvager.
Crafting? The Aero Salvager requires gas.
Might as well get all of them. Aero Salvager required. The Aero Salvager is a personal device and must be activated for it to be usable. Move the Aero Salvager into a personal device slot to activate the device.
All set. So, craft the salvager with canisters and parts, right? Right on it.
The salvager must be activated. This step is mandatory.
Time to move the obstacles aside.
Okay, this shows all the lifting balloons available. The number on each balloon icon represents the lifting power of the balloon, while the number at the lower corner represents the number of the balloons available.
We can now press forward. But can the Qianchu pillar fit through this trail?
Once the miasma dissipates, the main force can use machinery to clear a path.
Instructors, my dear seniors, this may be the last time. This will no longer be the final resting place of the Yinglongs.
If the boundary is the starting point of many missions, you must have been here many times.
Yes. After every mission, the list of names to remember only grows longer. My name should have been on it a long time ago.
Why are you thinking like that?
Since the day I was saved, I felt as though I never really left the zone.
You're like Li Feng, one of those...
I was the only one who survived the depths. One after another. Many people carried me like a torch. Till I was safely outside, they gave me their miasma protection device. When one fell, another took over. They trudged through the collapsing gorge, Tanjian Hall, and finally arrived here. This isn't just the starting point of my survival. I've chosen it as my resting place. As for the other tasks, Tian Shizhuang and her group.
I think that's her.
Who's that?
What happened?
Nothing. There are residual blight shades. Summit will handle them. Endman. Like other blight phenomena, the miasma can also interfere with communications. I am the only one with actual field experience fighting the miasma. Should anything happen, my first order is to keep you safe. Hope you remember. As long as you and the Sirenite Nexus survive, there is hope for all of this.
Are you planning to handle this like how you did with Ardashir? At a resting place of your choosing?
To keep you safe. And when necessary.
I understand.
Good. The operation shall continue. Let's go.
Did something seal the gate? Wait, the Shirenite Nexus.
Use continuous tracking scan of the Shirenite Nexus to reveal the flow of the Aether energy veins.
The alluvial energy entities might be blight related. That's why the Shirenite Nexus responded.
Okay, we gotta move quick. Can't dilly dally. Okay, never mind. We got a safe spot.
The Yinglongs who came here left it here. Try using the Sirenite Nexus to activate the Sirenite within it and ward off the miasma.
Deploying safe points in the thick of a blight miasma. It must have been difficult.
It was. Hillock was responsible for this area. She did good.
That Inglung pillar. Did Senior Hillock...
She sent the deployment coordinates to Instructor Droid before she fell. This is 2 months after you left Wu.
These terminals do not look very old, but they simply refuse to start. They seem like special terminals for adjusting Yulong pillars. Let me see if I need to...
This is the way.
Log salvaging op. The crates contain several industrial machine parts. On first glance, the parts were mistakenly treated as tools for the pre-disaster science station expansion project. Closer inspection revealed that they might be parts of the Shirenite dispersing machine, making them items related to the Shirenite dispersal project. Remember to take them to the test area, see if they belong to any of the Tianqi working on projects related to the Type C Tianqi pillars. And please use some tact. The sight of the salvage might trigger memories. The last thing I want is one of you spouting blitery like, check this out, we found your stuff.
Releasing the miasma.
Use the Shiranite Nexus. If it works, it should clean up the nearby miasma.
I think it's working. The miasma's dissipating.
Light shades, don't let them near the Shiranite Nexus.
Cleared the area of the corruption.
Administrator, Arcane, what is your status?
Situation normal. Everyone is well.
Good. The miasma is dissipating. The Tianshi convoy will arrive shortly, but Tanjian Hall is deeper in the zone. We're counting on you to secure that area.
Lee?
Stick to code names during operations. What is it? Found something?
Nothing. I just thought you'd be a little more excited when they announced the start of Operation Homecoming.
Of course I'm excited. We've been waiting for this day long enough.
So you just kept it boxed up inside? Maybe you could rely on the Endman and me a bit more.
Save the camaraderie for later, when we actually survive this.
Hey, are you really alright?
Wuling Tanjian Hall is up there. Not too far away. Still remember the place?
Of course. They say Instructor Ju founded Tianqian Hall. Back when we were both disciples, we even made a bet about who would dive into the zone and reach this place first.
Then focus on the mission. If the Blight Shades were indeed info fragments left from an ether rupture, you should know what we'll be facing soon.
This is
what is left of Tanjian Hall.
So this is where our ancestors first raised their swords.
And also where their swords were laid to rest.
This tree.
We meet again. The years have twisted this land, This withered tree remains, as though nothing's changed.
Wuling Tanjian Hall. It looks quite different from the one in Hangshan. Is this your school?
Not just me. An entire generation of Wulingers grew up here. The first cohort of the Yinglong Special Task Force of Wuling was mostly locals. Children of the scientific surveillance team. They once studied and learned to fight in these ruins. Ironically, this also became a key objective of the surveillance mission.
Ironically.
Mansion, Rot, Hillock, and others. They all became students of Tanjian Hall under this tree. Some of them became Tianshi. Others joined the Yinglongs. They ran surveys and scouting missions just to get back to this tree. Hardly any of them completed the survey missions unscathed. Most of the children who grew up here also died here. Endman, Tanjian Hall is the final safe zone verified by YSTF. Beyond this point is a dangerous area that devoured the lives of numerous Yinglongs. We'd best be prepared. Chen, radio Tianshi Zhuang and have her stop the main group.
Ah. Okay. I got a connection.
Our priority is to eliminate all obstacles near Tanjian Hall and ensure it becomes our next sentry base.
We're on top of that.
I'm back. Everyone. Something doesn't feel right here. Make ready. Is this how you want your farewells?
Arcane, they're just...
Fall here! The Yinglong pillar. Do not take this place again.
Arcane, calm yourself.
Quiet.
Hey, you alright?
Voices.
This is the mission of Yinglong. It outweighs life itself.
You did the right thing. I don't understand. What did I do wrong?
You have passed. From this day forth, you are one of the Yinglongs.
What did I do wrong? You should answer.
Head leader!
The mission. It must
Dang, time to get dismissed, bruh.
I'm sorry, Summit. I was out of it.
Why? Over a small thing like this? This isn't like you, task leader.
What is it?
Are you sure you can be a vanguard in this state?
It's my fault. I could have hurt Summit. There's no excuse for that.
No one's asking for an excuse. That doesn't matter. I just need you to remember what your duties are.
Go ahead. Tell me. What are my duties?
Try slowing down. We need a well-prepared and reliable task leader. We need you to be that.
You...
She's right, task leader. You are overstretched. Maintaining proper readiness is also part of the fight.
You're dismissed.
If this is everyone's consensus, I'll concede. Endman, thank you for just then. If I've caused you any trouble, that would have completely defeated my purpose.
My thanks too, admin. That hit could have landed me in the hospital for at least 2 weeks.
Pale Blightshade.
What?
Pale? Have we seen those kinds of blight shades before?
Ether activity spikes in the exclusion zone. Anything could happen.
This warrants a closer look. Endman, we should move. Comb the area. The issue with the Blightshades must be resolved to secure the sentry base.
There's last words by someone. The blight got me surrounded. I'm gonna die soon. The chief or the chef just took one extra step, just one, and he just melted into the miasma. But there's something good coming out of this. I witnessed a hellish vision, a giant mass of rolling miasma that consumes all in its path, a form of blight whose boundaries are ill-defined, one that could hardly be seen by the unaided eye. This was all worth it. I studied the blight for so many years. I was obsessed with harnessing it for better use. And now this thing is going to kill me, a death I deserve. I managed to reach this place, but I don't see you anywhere. That old buddy of mine has some pretty awesome skills. I bet he got out of here safely. I see a few wooden swords. These children would never see adulthood. Beep, you can't beat us forever.
Blight shades are appearing more frequently.
Is it because we're closer to the rift? Because too many fell here?
I know they're just copies, but...
The make and model of these weapons.
Just like us. The Yinglongs who came before us had to fight their own too. Some of them failed to defeat their predecessors.
Imagine having to fight former teammates over and over again. This is cruelty.
No. We know very well that the Blightshades are just information fragments. Neutralizing them might be uncomfortable, but not unbearable. Those familiar faces that showed up repeatedly serve as a constant reminder. They had fallen, and with great suffering. The things that hurt are actually the memories.
Memories. During moments I fail to recall, how many of my companions departed this world? Those who once trusted me.
Endman, I did not mean to...
No, this just proves the strength of the Yinglongs. You risked your lives and faced your most painful memories, yet never thought about giving up on your homes. I too aspire to be like you, and fight for something truly beautiful.
I did not expect you to say those words, Endman. I just... Thank you.
Arcane, behind you.
I could tell that's Arcane.
Instructor Jewel?
Was that Instructor Jew's Blightshade? Who was the other one?
He didn't attack us.
Something might be over there. We should follow.
Wait, Instructor Jew? Hey, wait for us!
Old letter undelivered. We haven't met for a while, but I'll keep the pleasantries short. You hate reading them, and I hate writing them. From your last letter, you described Tianjin Hall like it's a kindergarten. You chastised me for ignoring the bigger picture, abandoning a better future, getting myself stuck in Wuling, and accepting my role as a kindergarten principal. I won't even bother shredding your misconceptions. You learned a few stances of swordsmancy from me. You should know better than to assume that teaching children their letters and fighting arts would blunt my edge. Some of them could barely complete a move at first. Any instructor would be frustrated to see their slices wobble and shake. But as the days went by and wooden swords were replaced by Ferinium ones, you'd know the true weight and meaning of legacy and heritage. If you do not believe me, then come to Wuling, Zhu. I think that means he got betrayed or something. Or he got, stuck.
You again. Instructor Jewel, are you asking me to free these poor souls?
I didn't last many semesters, but I'm still a fellow disciple of Instructor Jew.
I thought you came up with your own swordmancy.
Well, the instructors called that a real talent.
The last of them.
You still good?
Look after yourself.
3 presences? So, Tanjin Hall had one of those too.
This room used to be called the Morning Bell Lodge. It was the only facility capable of forecasting blight disasters during the early days of the Wuling Science Station. I don't know if they built Tanjin Hall around the bell, or if they moved the bell into the school after it was built. I only remember listening to the instructor's lectures beneath the bell.
Instructor Zhu, he was both yours and Chen's. Tianxi Hall seems to be more than just an academy.
This is the very first school AJS built in Wuling. It was meant to teach martial arts and recruit elites. But at the time, they taught everything here. And most of us were just kids, about the same age. Instructor Jules said that once we grew up, Tanjian Hall would finally serve its true purpose. But that day never came for us. I never thought I'd see him again here. Like this.
He seems to be leading us somewhere.
Instructor Ju, what are you trying to show us?
Wait!
Task leader, what's that sound?
Blitzcrash. She's here too.
Who's Blitzcrash?
A howler beast I picked up from the wilderness. She later became part of Tanjian Hall. Now, will you join me and send her off?
Gotta loot this temple. Got a document right here. Weapon Anthology. A 6x3 Golden War case of 18 grids. 6 of which have been filled. Most of my seniors and juniors have perished, and most of them even failed to leave a body behind. However, they told me that I could try to salvage the weapons of the fallen and keep them at a place where they could witness the light of hope. I pondered for a while and discussed this matter with Instructor Zhu. Tianxian Hall seems to be the most fitting place. They should see the children practice, train, and grow. The following lists their weapons. Firewatcher, longsword, 2 feet and 7 inches long with a crimson edge and furnished with a white tassel, fallen at sword quenching marsh, fully recovered and kept in a grid. Rager tail spear, 10 feet long with a pyramidal tip decorated with a pommel of rager fur, fallen at the north. Only the spear plume has been recovered. As of now, a total of 6 weapons have the fallen have been categorized. Okay, I think we could move on.
Blitzcrash has a strong impulse for destruction. We cannot let the Tianshi convoy get too close. Maybe I should have left her in the mountains.
A shelf loaded with students' files as well as training plans for combat techniques and originum arts. Words written in a graceful yet stern and unyielding hand can be seen on the training information. To read strength, the core foundations. Exercise caution at this training can injure. Must add more humanities courses. Increase the meal servings. Different study students also receive different comments. There are a few children's drawings on the shelf. The drawings show a tall and stern instructor, a canteen lady with a sweet, gentle smile, and seniors who stayed in Tianxian Hall after graduation. A depiction froze that very special moment for all of them. An old book is on the table. The title reads, How to Talk to Your Children, a must-read for new parents. At the corner is a blurred yet beautiful written line that reads, Instructors, you please remember to read this.
Unlike the Blight and Rifts, Orleans aren't that dangerous.
Bring it on! You're fighting me!
You don't want to leave?
Dang, getting beat up.
There shouldn't be any Blight Shades left nearby. The threat has been neutralized for now. Inform Tianshi Zhuang that we will wait for their arrival at this location. Careful.
You brought us to Blitzcrash in these Blight Shades. Are you trying to guide us and clean up the local threat? Are you still upholding your duty as Yinglong and trying to assist us? Instructor Jewel, answer me. It seems you're just a Blight Shade. Halt!
Lee, can Blight Shades run away like this?
It's my first time, but I won't let him go.
Finding some goodies. Gotta be something here. Unless it's just a shortcut.
Did he lead us here on purpose?
Hold. He stopped.
Ooh. What's he up to now?
He wants a fight.
You've done pretty well.
Lee, did you hear that?
Yes. If the Blight Shades were just info fragments, those words. Instructor Zhuo was among the first Yinglongs to arrive at Wuling. He personally founded this Tanjian Hall. He didn't just instruct the Yinglongs. Many watchguards and Tianshi took his lessons as well.
And if a great disciple like you came to see him off, I bet he could finally rest in peace.
Truth is, Instructor Zhuo's favorite disciple was always you.
What?
That day, when you reported to the Yinglongs, remember what you said to Instructor Zhuo?
Not really. I just remember you asked something.
I asked you why you joined the Yinglongs. You're not a Wulinger and knew nothing about our mission in the exclusion zone. You said, I want to travel to every dangerous place on Talos 2 and fight injustice wherever I see it.
Ah, I remember! And you told me I was being childish.
Well, congratulations. I still do.
Why you... Ugh. Why are you suddenly talking about this?
Because it suddenly came to mind. To help the other victims of the Blight. Instructor Zhuo. Since when did I stop caring about that? Did it start here?
Hey, you spacing out again?
You actually lived up to your words.
Huh? What is she up to now? Hey, slow down! Chancellor Zhuang and the main force are arriving soon.
After a while, Zhuang arrives with the Tianxie convoy.
The local threats to Tanjin Hall have largely been neutralized. This will serve as our new sentry base to support our forces.
The belongings of the Yinlongs, those who came before us.
True heroes of Wuling. Without them to pave the way, reaching this point would have been all but impossible for us. Once this is all over, we'll bring them home.
But as the situation stands, our only way is forward.
We've reviewed the files recovered by the Yinglungs and prepared our data solution for Shiranite Nexus expansion.
If prudence is our choice, performance boosting the Shiranite Nexus will be the most effective solution. We should be fully prepared before our next move.
The very large rift. The epicenter of this terrible disaster is within reach.
I'll need some more time.
Of course. We cannot afford any mistakes as we prepare to enter the concentrated miasma. Go ahead if there are other things you want to do, Endman. Tianxie Zhuang and I will organize the crew and get things out of the way. We'll set off once you're all set.
I'm a little worried about Arcane and Chen. They just had a tough time.
Okay, y'all heard Perlica. I think this is a good spot to end it on. We'll be on later on and try to try to come back as soon as we can, but there was a recent update. If y'all know, if you know, you know. So we might head over on to that one. But yeah, we made some good progress on here, and we're gonna be back